Toy fans, it's Roberto here doing another unboxing, and this time it is a Valaverse Action Force, another figure from the line, and this is Duster. This is the character that's based off of the real life UFC fighter and military man himself, Tim Kennedy, but his code name in the line is Duster, and he looks like he's got a fair bit of accessories in there. It looks like a pretty rad looking box, and got your window box, and looks like there's some stuff in, so we'll give them a look real quick. First, let's check out the box. It says Action Force and Valaverse up top. You got a nice piece of comic book style art on the side of the character Duster. Action Force logo. So another logo, and then on the back you got what I like the most, the file card, and then the other figures in the line. But let's take a look what it says. It says Duster is the character, file name Kennedy, Timothy F, primary specialty 18B Senior Special Forces Weapons Sergeant, secondary skills 5P Parachutist, 5Q Pathfinder, B4 Sniper, birthplace San Luis Obispo, California, rank and affiliation EA Master Sergeant. At the age of 25, Duster enlisted in the United States Army as a Special Forces candidate and completed one station unit training in airborne school at Fort Benning, Georgia. He was assigned to the 7th Special Forces Group, which he served as a team sniper on multiple deployments. Tim served on active duty until the dissolution of the United States Army, or the United States, at which time he made a conscious decision to retire. After retirement, Tim established his own private security firm called Sheepdog Response, composed of U.S. military veterans and trained civilians. By establishing a network of contacts across the former Union, Tim was able to use Sheepdog Response both as a contract security firm protecting government officials as well as to gather intelligence through his network of security officers. From the moment New Colonial was formed, Duster was recruited by none other than Karak himself. Of course, the invitation was declined on several instances. It wasn't until a private mission went sour that Duster began to have a change of heart. Tim started to realize that the Swarm and New Colonial were treading on the freedom that he had helped to fight to protect for so many years. With the persuasion of a former sergeant, Tim decided to join up with the Action Force. Duster brought a unique set of skills and experience to give the team an edge it needed to find out who was pulling the strings in the nation and defeat them once and for all. So, so he had a conversation from this file card alone. We got a whole lot of information. He was they tried to recruit him from the New Colonial, from Karak, the character from the first wave, who's the leader of one of the factions, and then the Action Force guys tried to recruit him, but with Sergeant Slaughter, it sounds like. And then in the comic, like, I got the issue of the comic where all that takes place, where basically goes on a mission and ends up fighting the Swarm and the Steel Brigade, and by the end of it, he's just like sides with the Action Force. So, but yeah, wasn't too bad. And like, even though you didn't get to read that comic, if you just got this figure, you got a pretty much a synopsis of what the character's all about. So that's not too bad. So you can see he's got a ton of accessories in here, and let's pop it open. There's a protective sheet there, so that's pretty nice. A film anyway, and that comes off. I like that. And then you can see all the things included. So he's got his Action Force figure stand, and then the figure himself slides out really nice. There was no fight there, and it looks like he might have a variation of one of the New Colonial vest, just modded out a little bit different. Yeah, it looks like that. So But yeah, check it out. It looks like he's got a knife on his chest. Is it an actual accessory? It is. So that's pretty cool. The knife came right out, and he's got 2 magazines in there as well. Probably can wiggle those out as well if you really wanted, and you can. So that's really awesome. Right on his right on the pouches on his chest. Before you even get to anything else, there's 3 accessories right away. Looks like a molded radio on his back. What else has he got on here? Is there more? Or do these come out as well? I'm not 100% sure, but I wouldn't be surprised. Looks like there's more clips on his belt there, but I don't know if they come out or not. I'm not fighting him too hard. But you can see he's got other tools there, and just a little bit of paint picks that out, and that's pretty awesome. He's got tight feeling like joints, but they are moving a little bit better than like the first wave Steel Brigade. Double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, and it definitely feels like really tight, but doesn't feel like it's gonna break or anything. Just not too bad. And like I said, this was based off of a real character, and his face sculpt pretty much matches the real life person, so that's pretty cool. Let's see if the knife just slides into his hand here. He does have pretty stiff fingers here, so watch out with that. But yep, he's got his knife. Now can I get this out? That's gonna be the real problem. Can I actually the knife back out of the hand? Okay. Man. Alright. Put that back in the sheath forever. So pretty good. He comes, man, he does come with a fair bit of stuff. He's got headphones that look like there's a mouthpiece on it, so let's just see how that slots on his head. And that's pretty cool. If he's out on a mission, he can give some orders to some of his teammates, which is pretty nice. And what else has he got in here? He's got a helmet. Nice green helmet, and it looks like there's some slots on here to put accessories on. So let's take this off and see how this slides on without anything. Not too bad. Just kind of got a big head syndrome going on there, but it's not too bad. It slides on. And what other things has he got in here? He's got a pistol. I'm gonna find the sheath for that real quick. Right on his waist. And then the pistol just slides in there. So that's pretty awesome. Then looks like he's got 2, 4, 6 extra hands. We'll just leave those on for now. What else has he got? He's got some attachments for his helmet. What do we got here? So looks like an antenna, another mouthpiece, and some goggles. So let's see how all this fits in. One. So this is plug into the side. Not 100% sure. Oh, I see. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So there's just plugs. There was like you can tell there's like a shield guard there. And if you want, you can give him as many accessories as you want. Apparently, that's really kind of neat. So, pop that on. Got a mouthpiece, and you got like some goggles there. Then pop up the other piece. Not sure if, let's see. Got an earpiece and some goggles and walkie. Wow. And that's pretty cool. Got some modern tech on there on just sliding through, sliding onto the helmet, which is pretty neat. Can't say I've ever seen that before, so that was a neat idea, and it seems to be implemented fair enough. Just kind of slides on, so not too bad. It's looking a little more serious, but he's got he's also got an alternative head, which is kind of wild, where he's got, it's looking like the villain version of him. You got your V for Vendetta looking mustache and goatee. I forget the name of the character, but yeah, not too bad. Let's pop this off and see. Head wasn't given too much resistance there. Might have to heat up the head a little bit just to get it to pop, get that satisfying pop. But I really like that. That's kind of fun. He's just got the screaming head, and like you put the well, if we can get this head to just slot, then once it's on, put the headphones on him, and he's screaming at one of his guys that's underneath him. And then, see, these Valaverse guys are too much fun. There's just so much stuff in these packages. So he also has a really nice looking machine gun with the grenade launcher. I like that. Even the barrels in the launcher kind of have holes for just to look more realistic. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Can I get a finger in here? Apparently. And then does the clip come out of here? It does. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's awesome, man. He's he's just kind of screaming. And let's take this off and put on the regular head. That's pretty cool. And if he had been recruited by the new colonial army, you can pop on the head here and get a different look, even though the arm, the skin tone on the arms doesn't really match. But I think you probably could just make it work. You probably can pop out the arms if you really wanted. I'm not going to do it, but I'm sure it's possible. So that's pretty cool. If does the other head sculpt fit on here? Because his head is pretty big. So let's see. Put the helmet on him, and then The screaming head is kind of fun. So that's not too bad. Yeah, this this figure is a lot of fun. I know I've seen at least one of his UFC fights before, so I think I've seen him fight like Michael Bisping or something, and it wasn't too bad. So a good fighter, but regardless, so that's pretty cool. Like that they went the route of the Sergeant Slaughter with a real character that they integrated into their universe. So neat. Like I got nothing bad to say about it. I don't know anything about the guy personally or anything like that. What his views are, but he makes a cool looking military figure. The fact that he's a UFC fighter, it's kind of neat. Kind of legitimizes it a little bit more. Just all around cool. I like the accessories, especially the helmet. It's kind of a neat idea. So yeah, put them all on. Don't put them all on. Still kind of cool. His head's kind of big. Maybe I heat up this thing a little bit before I jam it down. But maybe I'm putting it on wrong. Something about it. But let's see. On the screaming head, does it fit a little better? Not really, but the screaming head is a lot of fun. I think that is my preferred head. If I get it to fit a little more snugly on the joint itself, I might just leave that on there. But I think I gotta heat it up. It looks just like the hole in there is a little bit small. Maybe it just needs a little bit of heat and it'll sit just right. But yeah, cool figure. I like it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if you picked up any of these Action Force figures. If you got the Duster figure and what you think of him. Looks like his vest comes off. Like I think I just seen a connection point on the back, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, thanks again. See you next time. Bye.